Welcome back to the lab. We're going to do a quick little video here on progressing your players. You can progress them manually or you can progress them automatically. So on your dynasties, you just go over here to your league settings and you scroll down to the bottom here. It's going to be below the season experience and league advancement. So there's auto recruiting. You can turn that on and off. And then there's auto progress players. So it usually starts with it on, and that means that the AI or the CPU will go through and throughout the year they will auto progress your players, and then on the off season they will auto progress your players. So you can turn this off. I turn mine off, and then you just toggle it off, go back, and then you go right here. You're gonna click on the RB or LB up here. You'll just go over here to your team and then select on view roster. And then each player will have an individual amount of points that they gain throughout the year, and then they gain in the off season as well. The amount of points is going to be um, it'll be decided by the dev trait, which is development trait, and you can see that on each player. So you see where it says their physical and their mental abilities, and at that bottom right hand corner it'll say dev trait, and for this guy it's impact. Down here he's impact. Right there he's star. Right there he's star. So on and so forth. There'll be normal, impact, star, and then elite. So I'll show you. Here's an elite guy right here, a quarterback that I just got. He's elite. The guy below him's normal, and then he's a star. So what you want to do is you go to each one of your players, and I can select my quarterback here. So you just select the quarterback by pushing the Y button. So you just tap the Y button, and then you click on the at the top right there where it says overview, and then ratings, and then mentals, and then physicals. What you want to do is you go right here to your ratings, and if you have enough points for the manual progression, and the points are in the top right hand screen, so just above where it says mentals, where you see road dog, headstrong, roller coaster, in that right hand corner you're going to see a little square gold coin uh, looking thing, and then you'll see a number. So his number is 1. So I only have 1 point. Each one of these categories, the points change. So the quickness and strength or power are going to be the most expensive right through here. And then they've got elusiveness, they got IQ. IQ is typically one of the cheaper things, and then you also have accuracy. That's why when you're recruiting quarterbacks, the best thing to do is to find guys that already have good throwing power, because you can upgrade their accuracy for cheaper. So back out of here, let's say I'm going to go to a running back. And this running back right here, I just now progressed him earlier. So I'll go over here to his ratings, and I have 2 points up there. So we'll go through here and see if there's anything I can upgrade for 2 points. There's not. So when I get 2 more points, I can upgrade his route running, because it only costs 4 points. So let me go through here and I'll see if I have enough points. Okay. So with this running back right here, I have 4 points. I may be able to upgrade something. Let's take a look. So his quickness is, 14 points. He's already done there. He's done there. So you see those little gray hash marks where it's grayed out? That means that's your skill cap. So each one of these things has a skill cap. Some of them don't. So his skill cap for route running is wide open. His skill cap for IQ is pretty much open, and he only has 1 skill cap there. But with his power, he has a lot of skill caps for power, a lot of skill caps for hands. So I'm just gonna have to wait. I might be able to get the IQ at some point, so I'll have to wait on him. I'll have to wait on 2 more points. So let's just thumb through here real quick and see if I can find just one guy that I can upgrade something on. And let's take a look at this wide receiver. I've got 3 points here. So with these 3 points, I'll see if I can upgrade something. So right here, I'm going to upgrade his power. And this is just to show you how to upgrade it. So I hold down the A button. So hold down A to purchase. Okay. So I have successfully upgraded his power. Now, does power really make a difference in wide receivers? I mean, jumping, injury, that helps, stiff arm, obviously. So it's not going to do a whole bunch for wide receivers as far as their power. You want to go for like elusiveness, hands, quickness, things like that. That's what you really want with wide receivers. But this is just a tutorial so you understand how to progress the players. Now, let's say you don't want to typically go through. Let's say you're one of those type of people. You want to progress some of your players, but some of them you just want to go ahead and just get it done and over with, and you want to auto progress. So you can auto progress each player as well. So if I have enough points on a player, let me take a look here. Let me see if I have enough points on, let's just say this tight end Earl. So you hold down the Y button. So if you want to select a player, you tap the Y button and that will bring him up. Or you can hold it down. So you hold that down. See, that's where it comes up and says auto progress roster. So choosing to auto progress your entire roster will cause all of your players to spend as many of their skill points as possible. This cannot be undone. So when I say you can go through and you can do it manually or auto, what I mean by is all the players you want to manually progress those. So go through, let's say you want to do your starting quarterback. If I wanted to do Isaac, I would manually progress him. And then if I don't care about these other two during this season, then I can just wait until I've done all my manual progressing. So let's say I want to go through here and do one of my tight ends. I want to do one of my offensive linemen. I want to do one of my defensive linemen. You pick the players you want to manually progress first, and then when you're done with that, when that's all said and done with, you can hold the Y button and you can auto progress the rest of the roster. So this can be done during the regular season. This can be done at the off season as well. So instead of having when you see the training thing that comes up at the end where it says training results, I believe that's when I'll make another video when I get to the end of this just to make sure as far as how that works at the off season. But I believe with the training results, it'll either be before or during that time when you'll manually progress it and then you auto progress all the rest. So I'm gonna be the type of person I meticulously go through and I want to progress my players the way I want them to progress because I have a certain system that I want to run. So when I have a certain system that I want to run, I want players to be a certain way. So I want my offensive linemen to be able to block a certain way. I'm gonna obviously put more towards the run blocking because on the game the run blocking is not as good. So I want my players to be better at run blocking. You know what I mean? So anyway, if you have any questions, just let me know down there and I'll try to answer them. Just put it in the comments. But appreciate y'all stopping in and checking out the lab. And this is just a quick tutorial video on showing you guys how to do this. I'm going to see if I can find another player real quick to just go in here and see if we can progress somebody real quick. So I've got 3 there, 4 there. So, yeah. Usually the IQ will be pretty cheap if you can find a player. Okay, here we go. Here's a D tackle. We have 4 points. Maybe we can progress something here. So, nope. Don't have enough points for it. And you'll notice each time things get more expensive. So if you upgrade the accuracy for your quarterback a few times, then it will typically go up. So we'll see if we can find anybody else here. have enough points to do anything with. Looks like 2 points. I might have enough here for this guy. We'll see. So his IQ is 4, 5. Yeah. A lot of the times it's always best to wait till you have like 5 or 6 points for each player to see if you can progress something. We'll take a look here and see if we can progress anything here. Doesn't look like it. Yeah. So anyway, I was just checking to see if there was anything else we could do, which I can't. But anyway, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I'll try to answer them for you. Thanks. Also, hit that subscribe button and comment if you want to. Thanks. Peace.